What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to 30 Minutes of Slay. I'm Jkutz.
And I'm Blakk Gawd.
Let's talk about it.
Why don't we?
So today I have a few questions for you. Is there anything I can or cannot ask?
You can ask me whatever you want to ask.
Let's go.
Hey, before we start though, I do want to salute him for coming out with this. You know, this was off his mind. He wanted to do something to build and unify. You know what I'm saying? And he came up with 30 Minutes to Slay. And I'm here to support. He the host. You feel me? So if you want to tap in with him, make sure you hit 150m at gmail.com. And we'll get you here, man. This is something he always wanted to do. And I'm just here to support my brother, my son, and my friend. There you go, my G. There you go.
Thank you. What is one mindset that changed your life forever?
One mindset that changed my life forever?
Yes.
That is already written. You feel me?
Mm.
I know a lot of people ain't spiritual. I understand.
Right.
You might not even be spiritual, but
Um,
you feel me? But that's the mindset to know that it's already done. It saves me so much time into preparing things to be like, hold on, I'm overthinking. Let me just go with it's already done. If I stub my toe, that was meant to happen. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? And that mindset has cleared so many paths for me and brought in so many blessings because it's like, say I'm driving, like I'm supposed to drive right now.
right.
Like I'm gonna run into something right now. Whatever it is, it's already done. So anytime that I find myself in like a situation where I need something, it's like I'm supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is supposed to happen. I'm supposed to need something so God can get the glory. I am a believer in the Lord. I don't care what nobody say. I don't, I'm C7 to the death of me, but that mindset to hear that come from my God, like it's already written. There's nothing you can do. Like this today was supposed to happen.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that mindset gives me so much comfort. It takes away a lot of nerves because it's like I don't have to prepare. Even if I stutter, even if I do whatever, it's like, damn, it may be embarrassing,
Right.
but it was meant to happen. You feel me? So that changed my mind to be like, what if God did right for me to get blessed today? And then a blessing comes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like there's nothing that happens to me that affects me mentally in that form, knowing that my mind is on. This is meant to happen. It's written. That's it.
I like that. How do you balance being private and still showing up for your audience?
How do I balance being private but still show up for my audience? Like, I mean, it's a juggle because you do want to find some type of bridge that you could connect with them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you limit. It's just like Uno.
Right.
You ain't gonna put all your best cards out at first. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put your little ones that you feel like I could still win without that. Like they could know that. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to things that I really value, I keep it private until I see that that person or people are trustworthy. Then I'll invite them in privately. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So I just really even stories that I tell to give people, inspiration and stuff. It's like, is that too personal? Is that gonna affect one of the homies if I say this or, them knowing this information, can they use this against me type? I do all that meditation before I go forth with what, I want to bond with. You feel me? So it's really just meditation and really just putting myself in their shoes. Like, how would I feel if somebody told me this? Mm-hmm. And then I also put in like what type of hearts are out there. And everybody ain't got a good heart. Right. So that's what helps me keep, my privacy, locked up, but then still being able to use personal things that I feel don't need to be private. I find things that, they could relate to that. Ramen noodles, starving, you know what I'm saying? Struggles, things in that nature. Like I talk about that, but like a personal situation with a female or a personal situation that happened with the homie, I'll probably hold on to that card for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then if I see like there's a lot of great hearts in the audience, I'll bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about it because I know they're going to either they relate to that or they could grow from that. But if I see a roast demon or somebody up in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talking about it today. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you see out there. You know what I'm saying? What type of feedback you get from people. But majority of the time, it be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of let let loose. It'd be a couple times where I'd be like, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Then they in my DM like,
Right, like, why you said that, bro?
Right. Or they think, you know what I'm saying? They try to use that as a way to open the door of privacy, and then I'll be like, all right, next time, Blakk, you know what I'm saying? Keep it simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not too much. Not
yeah.
too much.
Oh, gee, you know? Yeah.
What does walking in purpose really mean to you?
Walking in purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know you probably could relate to this because you play football.
Yeah.
Walking in purpose is something that you know you're confident in. You feel me? Like, this is my purpose. Like, I'm confident. Like, it don't matter what barrier you run into. It's like, this is my purpose. So I'm going to tackle that and get back to it. Even when, like, you cutting hair. Or me, you know what I'm saying, talking to the people and doing the 150M thing, right? It's like, this is my purpose.
Right.
You feel me? I'm confident in this. No matter what anybody says to you, it's like, it doesn't deter you. It's like, fuck what they talk. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
make me better. That's
exactly.
Just,
you know what I'm saying? So like, that's my way of walking in your purpose. If you're doing it, and yeah, anything you start with, you're gonna be nervous. But that vision, if you start seeing it, you be like, oh, okay, this is it. I don't care what nobody else saying. But if you're doing something and it don't match that vision, it's like, no, this ain't my purpose. This is just a hobby or something I'm trying out. But even if you walk away from barbering and football, it's like a fiend.
Yeah, like I don't know if I can do that. I can't sit too long.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even working out, like, you just got finished working out. You're like, oh, I'm going to work out in the garage. You feel me? That's your purpose. Like, I want this. I'm confident. I don't care how tired I am. I'm about to get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm walking in my purpose. I can't just, like you said, I can't just sit on the sidelines and be like, oh, I'll take a day off. It's like, damn, I took a day off.
Right.
I got to make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That's why you be probably seeing me like, damn, why you looking like that? Like, I just want to feed my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you was like, I just want to cut hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your purpose. You confident in that. And nobody, it don't matter what anybody says. Like, you could be broke and you be like, damn, if I could just cut 10 heads.
Right.
Your purpose is always going to get you out of it.
Definitely.
So, you know, walking in your purpose with that confidence, like, I know this is my way out. That could be a temporary way out, but this one is going to bring me into all my joys, all my happiness. I can breathe and relax. You know, everything else is like, I got to do this shit. But it's going to veer into, if I could just get my barber license, or I could just hit that squat. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I could breathe on where I went. So that's how I know, man, I'm walking in my purpose, because every day it's like, I got to talk to the people, bro. Like, I got to let
I gotta let them know.
Right, I gotta let them know. And if I can't, if something happens that stops me from letting them know, or I can't go live, or I can't post a video, like, I go Hulk, bro. Like, I just get upset, like, and even though you be like, calm down, like, it's my purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell me calm down if it was something else, but this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, okay, Debbie, you put that seed out there, you put that water out there, you can relax, bro. Eat an edible, watch a good movie. You know what I'm saying? But until then, it's like, nah, bro, I'm going today. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get to it.
Straight like that, you feel me? So that's how I know. That's how I know I'm walking in purpose, man.
Like that. If you had one prayer answer right now, what would it be?
One prayer answer right now?
One prayer.
You already know. You already know the prayer, bro. The one prayer right now is to get 150,000 people to believe in me, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I could get 100,000 people to believe in me right now, like, I know it's gonna happen, but that prayer right now, bro, I'm talking about changing the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, Father God, if they just let me be what they need me to be, that friend, that servant, 150,000. That's a virus, bro. That's a victory virus. Like, imagine just spreading that out. Like, that prayer. That's my prayer. That's my prayer. Like, all right, Blakk, we'll give you that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, messing it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna mess it up, bro. I'm gonna get us there. So that's my one prayer, is like, I don't even want the whole world. just 150,000 to 300 plus to hear me out, to really let me not make them a believer, but give them what they believe in. You know, be a big bro to them. Right. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want.
Who do you think the voice of this generation is?
Who do I think the voice of this generation is?
Yeah.
Now, this may get complex or complicated, but in this generation, I feel like everybody is a voice. Because everybody is an individual. And I think a lot of people are leaning on their psyche, whatever you want to call it, but their inner. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is a voice. I'm not going to cap, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel like the world really has one true voice, just because everybody is running towards their own dreams and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I want to be, I'm not going to lie to you, even on camera, like I want to be that one true voice that's like, listen to yourself, bro. Right. Not being like, listen to me, and no, listen to yourself, bro. Like, that one true voice that every time somebody tries to go listen to somebody else to get it, I want to be that true voice like, nah, what did you tell yourself this morning? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, your path is your path, my G. Right. Yeah, you can eat over there, but you can definitely grub over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be that true voice, but everybody right now is their own true voice. Everybody's like, man, fuck what everybody talking about, bro. Right. I got to get it for me, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? So as a true voice, or, you know, I'm like, stick to what you just told yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this generation is very motivating, right? Frustrating. It's a whole hoop of emotions, but that was a good question. You know what I'm saying? You really writing these out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really sat there and said, I'm gonna write this out. I'm trying. That's what's up, man.
What's one recent moment that made you feel truly alive?
One true moment that made me feel truly alive.
What's a recent moment? My bad.
A recent moment? A recent moment that made me feel truly alive, bro. The garage. I know a lot of people don't understand this. Yeah, right. You know, a lot of things are personal between us. The garage did, though.
Why?
Because it showed me, like, your thoughts really manifest. Like, I've been wanting that, to have a gym in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I go in the garage, I'm like, bro, I don't even be parking the cars in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want this to be the gym for years. Like, you know, like,
definitely.
And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I didn't have the faith in me. Right. Because still at that time, I'm like, oh, I need money, I need this and that. And then one day, something just happened, like, go for it, Blakk. And I didn't have money. So I was like, no, this is really going to let me know if faith works or not. Like, I know my faith works, but I'm saying you're moving so fast, you just don't see the works of your faith. But this one was slow. So it's like, I ain't got no money. God, let's do it. Right. And I sat there, and I remember God just being like, Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, all right, go on Facebook Marketplace, type this in, treadmill, free. And I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And then in my head, it's like, God's like, yo, you want the garage or not? You feel me? You want your home gym or not? Free. So I'm like, all right, let me hit him up. Dude's like, yeah, you come get it today. I got the treadmill. I'm like, all right, elliptical, $60. I had $60. I'm like, yo, we gotta go get. So putting that garage together, and then you have everything you need, and how God made it come together, and just the painting of it. You know what I'm saying? It's our garage. Yeah. No matter how anybody else feels about it, but I sit in there and I'm just like, bro, this is how I envisioned it. Right. Like, to the T, like, I'm sitting there like, that let me feel alive. Like, bro, you matter. Right. Your thoughts matter. Your dreams matter. And it had nothing to do with money. And then when there was things that I did need money for, like the flooring, I'm like, ain't nobody selling that for no free. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I need money. But this is all written. Why would God let me start something and not? And then he gave me just enough money to get the flooring. It's like I'm putting the flooring down. I'm like, Jayden gonna love this shit, dog. Like, I love this shit. Coming together, how it just, you know, then you got the other side with the gym. And it's like, we not rich, you feel me?
And it ain't take too long.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't take that long. Like, I'm like, wow. And to live in that moment, to be in the gym and you not rushed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta wait for nobody to get off the set. Like, it makes me feel alive, bro. It makes me be like, what else can I do? Like, what other thoughts did I decrease because I feel like I needed to increase to make it happen? You know what I'm saying? And I go back and I'm like, bro, I'm living now. Like, if I did this within a week or 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else we can do?
Right.
That made me feel alive, and that made me feel more comfortable to communicate. You understand what I'm saying? I know it may be, but communicating with God and that happened, I'm like, let me communicate with my son. Let me communicate with this person. Let me communicate with that person and see if it has the same outcome as this. And majority of them did, bro.
Right.
Like, for real. You know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm taking it slow right now, because I know how we are. You feel me? And I ain't trying to do you like that. And they may not know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? All of this right here, like, you asking me like that, you know? I'm like, I always wanted to do something with you, bro. And now that's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel alive now. I feel like I'm living because all these thoughts in my head are just pouring out, bro. It's like, damn, I gotta surfboard this shit. You know what I'm saying? No pause. Like, I ain't trying to I ain't trying to do it like that. But rocket power type surfboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is really watering it. You feel me? And that's why it's just like, I feel so alive. I don't even care no more, bro. Like, whatever I think gonna come to pass, and whoever ain't trying to throw me that pass, like, I'm tackling their ass and fumbling their ass, taking that ball and hitting the TD. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely the garage is what sparked all of this. And people may not understand that. And you know what's different? I don't know if you got more questions, but you know what's different and why it hits more? Because after the garage, it was like a trickle effect of blessings, and all these other doors started opening. And then, because you see I got the chalkboard in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, why am I up in here? And you know Steve Jobs and all these other people, like, they started in their garage.
Yeah. So
it hits different for me. Like, God pushed me into the garage. Like, you know, the desk and everything up in there. I got my laptop in there. I'm like, why he got me in the garage? Like, the greatest things happen in the garage, bro.
Right.
So if you don't have a garage, find one. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't have a house with a garage, sell that home, get a house with a garage. You feel what I'm saying? Glory be unto the Lord, man. Get a a storage unit? Something, bro. I'm just saying, it got to be something about the garage, because it came together too fast, and now my mind just, it won't slow down, man. I'm on go every day. You feel me?
Pedal to the metal.
On God. On the Father. On the Father, man.
Got another question if you don't mind.
Go for it.
What is the biggest lie culture is telling people right now?
Oh, man. Hold on. Say that one more time, man. What made you write that one down?
I don't know, man. I'm feeling different.
Say that one more time.
What's the biggest lie culture is telling people right now?
That just believing to get it done. And that's not the whole statement.
Definitely not.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can believe in yourself, but you still need a party of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make that dream a festive dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, believe in yourself. And then everybody do believe in themselves. But you need unity.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that's what I learned. Like, Christ didn't even do it by himself. You know I'm always going to bring it back to God. But he didn't even do it by himself. God didn't even do it by himself.
Right.
He talked to his angels and his people. And, you know, so believing is half of it. And that, I'm not going to say believing is half the battle.
Right.
It's not a battle. Nothing has to be a battle. But that's the lie that everybody's telling, because you can write a book. Who going to read it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you believe in yourself and wrote that book, but you need unity to see the increase from your greatness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you getting everybody motivated, but somebody got to open that door and say, all right, come over here and talk to these people about it. You feel me? Like, all right, let me help you go find your people so they can read about it. Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a football player. Look at you believing in yourself. But now you need a team to let you show you and them your worth.
Right.
You feel me? throwing the ball in the air by yourself get boring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
like
where the people at?
Right. Like I need somebody to go long, hit that route. And it's like, don't lie to people about that, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. You're a real one. And it's like they believe in themselves, and that same person said, you believe in yourself. You come knock at my door like, what's up, Blakk? I believe in myself. Right. And you don't want to hire me, but you was the same person that said believe in myself. So I believe in myself, but you don't believe in me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Mm. So now you a liar, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're a liar. You told me believe in myself will open many doors, but me believing in myself is what made people shut them. Come on now, that you got to tell the truth. That hate gonna come too. You believing in yourself gonna make a lot of people pick up stones, man.
Right.
Cause you believing in yourself. A lot of people gonna come shake that boat. And you need to understand, you need to have a good captain. You need to have a good, rowers. You need to have people that could, you feel me? Like black opposite for you and hold your back down and revive you when you get hit. You need all those things, not just believing.
Right.
They need to be like, oh, you want to be a football player? Hey, there's a lot of people, once they see you know how to squat and they know you run them routes, they gonna become jealous and they gonna start trying to trip you up. So when people start falling, they be like, but I'm believing in myself. And then them other people just get quiet. It's like, that's why it's happening. And people become frustrated, like, but you didn't tell me all this. Now, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
You lied. You stopped the statement. You put a period where you should have paused and put a comma and then carried on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, give me the full sentence, bro. This too good to be true because I could believe in everything.
Right.
I believe I could have that baddie. And then I go over there and she's like, you creep? You know what I'm saying? Like, you creep? And now she going to tell her, oh, God, I'm eating right now. You see what I'm saying? And now guess what? You got to have your homeboy go throw something out there too. She got to get a resume about you. All these other things got to happen. It ain't just about believing. She going to go do some research on you. Like, you know, Jay, you know, no. Like, I don't know that boy. I ain't giving him no. You see me? But now you sitting at the edge of your bed.
Right, do she like me?
Stressed out. And now you don't want to believe no more. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like, you got to finish the statement, bro. Stop telling people to believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself and just know it's coming with ups and downs. And if you have a unity of people that really cater to you and care about what you're believing in and what you're inspired in, then yes, you will overcome. But just believing in yourself is not enough, family. And I'm sorry if somebody takes this and be like, oh, he negative. I'm not being negative. I'm literally telling you, believing in yourself is a great thing. But know that you need a unit of people to guard your gates and be a roof to you and you know, are willing to you know what I'm saying? Fight that battle with you or you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. It's not gonna just be, oh, I believe myself, and everybody's just like, good job, Jaden. Right. Eventually you're gonna be like, I've been believing in myself, and you niggas ain't doing, you feel what I'm saying? Like now you frustrated and everybody's like, woo, but when you believe in yourself, just know you have to move yourself with those people that are like-minded like you. Like, don't believe in football and then get with people that's playing basketball. Yes, you know, sport-wise and athletic-wise, it's in the same category, but their workout and their mentality is different. They're working on layups. You're working on, you feel what I'm saying?
Being aggressive.
You feel?
See
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're gonna leave and go do what they gotta do, and now you all alone.
Right.
You get me? So you gotta run probably further than they have to, and you gotta do other things that they got to. They ain't putting on no helmet.
Right.
They ain't strapping up on no pads. They don't need no cleats. So they don't need to worry about taping themselves a certain way. Injury will happen. You feel me? Anybody's injury gonna happen. Definitely. But you need to get around football players. Right. That's gonna be like, hey, you tied your leg up like a basketball player, bro. You gotta do it this way. You playing football. You feel what I'm saying? There we go, man. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the biggest lie, man.
I like that. How do you stay grounded when everything around you feels shaky?
I've been in that a couple times, man.
Right.
And to be honest, I ain't, you know, everybody be trying to act all. The things that I do to get me grounded, and this is true vibes. I get rid of the things that don't matter. Those emotions, it's like, fuck that.
Right.
I ain't got time to worry about no female. I ain't got time to worry about how people looking at me and how they feel. Fuck my head looking raggedy and my clothes looking all you know what I'm saying? Right. All beat up and shit. I gotta stay grounded, bro. I gotta get there. Shit shaky.
Right.
That means that there's things over here that's teeter-tottering my lifestyle. So I gotta get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it's me. Most of the time it's my mind. Most of the time it's how I'm moving that let other people feel comfortable to move that way.
Right.
So when I get rid of those emotions and I lock back in, I'm checking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I don't care how nobody looking at me like, yo, he getting aggressive, it's shaky.
Right.
And now everybody got to lock in and be like, yo, focus on what the fuck you looking at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't give a fuck how you feel, how I'm talking, nigga. We about to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Right. Like, you want to be out, you want to be without her, or you want to keep getting. So get mad at me right now, but thank me later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck your feelings right now, nigga. You gonna be mad when that TV off. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't got no fucking car in this bitch. Like, get mad later. Right now, nigga, shit shaky. Ground yourself. And I go right over there to the Lord and I thank him for giving me that courage to lock people in or whoever around me or myself. I'll find the nearest mirror and talk about stuff in that bitch like, Blakk, what the fuck is wrong with you right now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. It's not the bills. It ain't people. It's you. And people are so timid to look in the mirror and look at themselves like, you a stupid person right now, dog. Like, what happened to your faith, Blakk? What the fuck is wrong? Like, I'm in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And you sit down and you just be like, all right, so what do I got to do to ground myself and get back into the reality that I'm in control? You feel me? Yeah. Because we get complacent and we be like, it's nothing. Right. Till you roll off that fucking bed. No, you hurt. Now you like, help me. Like, no, fam. I'm not about to ask you to help me. Right. I'm about to ask you to bring me back to reality. I know people are like, well, you just asking for help, but I'm not saying in a money way. Right. Let me take my punishment, G. You understand what I'm saying? This is my fault that I'm broke. I'm not asking you to pay my bills. I'm asking you to keep it real with me. Where did I fuck up at? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, Blakk, you being too kind to these months. Oh, all right. Yeah. Let me go. Let me go correct that right quick. Now where else? No, you good. That was it. You just be showing too much complacency when it come to people. You got too much empathy. I could take that. And that bill, I deserve to be out there working 20 hours because I was out here just thinking I'm Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? Giving shit away. Knowing I needed it. Yes. Right. Like, I'm going to punish myself. You feel me? Like, and then when I get back on, it's like, now be a friend and remind me if I'm handing out too much. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Smack it. And yeah, I might be mad, but I'm going to thank you later. And then when I make that my habit, we ain't got to deal with this grounding no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's what I do when shit gets shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do on Glory. You know what I'm saying?
I got another question for you.
All right, let me. All right, cool. Go ahead. We good. That boy wrote him some questions down.
All right. When did you realize you weren't crazy? You were just ahead of your time. I'm trying.
I gotta give you that, G. Wow. I gotta have you repeat it again. I gotta meditate on this.
When did you realize you weren't crazy? You were just ahead of your time.
Family, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, like, to this day, I ain't gonna lie to you. I still feel like I'm ahead of my time. I still feel crazy. Right. I still feel insane. Like, it's because I just never thought that my thoughts would be manifested like this. And to have this level of faith to just jump without fear. And I still see the world fearful. Right. And you could be like, Jay, I promise you it's gonna work. It's like, I'm not in your shoes, family. I don't believe it can work. I need you to get me a boat and slowly take me over there. I can't jump like Neo to the next building. I don't have that faith you have. So I still feel like I'm ahead of my time because I don't fear nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't fear chasing a dream or helping somebody else dream. And that's agitating the people. Like, nigga, you think you know it all? It's like, no, I just know faith work. And once the world gets to that, once the whole world that rules the world get to that, then I know I'm in my generation.
Right.
Right now, I'm like a new kid with a, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where none of the classes are at. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I'm just moving through time to find my actual generation and time of destiny. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just dealing with people right now. Right. But when I get around my people that's like, why you ain't jumped yet, Blakk? I want that day to come. Right. You feel what I'm saying? That's when I know I'm with my people. Not saying I'm afraid, but they're like, you still sitting here? I'm here. Right. I'm here. I know I'm with my people. I'm not crazy no more. If I say something, people are already doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, damn, all right, hold on. Now I feel intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Right. But right now, that was a good question because there are a lot of people that feel crazy, and you want to help them, but they may not be a part of your dimension. They may not be a part of your likeness and equally yoked type mindset. You feel me? But yeah, I really I really still feel crazy, you know, and I know people pray for me and talk to me and, you know, can relate to that level, but it's like, so what we gonna do? Right. Like, we gonna jump together or we gonna get there, like, whatever. But yeah, that was a good ass question, bro. Like, I'm glad you said that because it kind of gives me a little comfort to be like, I may be closer than I think. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard that question before. Yeah. I'm trying. I think you did it, bro. I think you did that. Damn.
What's something you healed from that you never thought you'd survive?
My boy. What? Now this is gonna get emotional, bro. Right. Do you want me to answer it? Do you want me to answer it, bro? All right, cool, man. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you some G. You know what I'm saying? This is the private thing with the audience. I'm about to open up, fam. The thing that I thought I would never survive was, I'm going to do it without crying. I don't care. Right. I'm going to try. Yeah. I'm going to try. The thing that I did or I survived, what was the question? Like, basically, like, surviving, right?
Yeah, what's something you healed from that you never thought you'd survive?
It has to do with my children. You know what I'm saying? I need a second. I'm not going to do it.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I never thought that I would even be here with you. You feel me? Yeah. I tried, Jaden. I tried. I really did try. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get through the Friday. I don't know what you was going to ask me, you know what I'm saying? But I never thought I would be at this, like, my children are me. They're a version of me. Mm-hmm. And before I had them, you know what I'm saying? It was just me. Right. And then being told, like, you having children, it's like, that's a different responsibility. It's God level. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
I got something to look forward. Like, I got something to look after. Like,
you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like I love that. Mm-hmm. Because in my life, I'm like, I ain't never had shit. Now I got something that's me, that's gonna depend on me, that's gonna call me dad, I gotta give them the knowledge. That, you know what I'm saying? That plays a lot in everything that I'm doing, even back to that ground shaky shit. Like, I got people depending on me, right? Mm-hmm. And then things happen. And you know, on some real, when you mature and you let God talk to you, and it goes back to it's crazy how this is working out, but everything's written. Right. Before I didn't know that. So I'm thinking I have to rewrite some shit or write some shit and talk to this person and do that and da-da-da-da. And a lot of people don't know I was an angry person because I said, these are mine. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And to lose y'all at that period of time, and even now, let's keep it G. Mm-hmm. I'm still 1 out of 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you don't want to play that victim role because everybody do that. Mm-hmm. So as a man, I sit there, I'm like, I fucked up. But God's like, you didn't. It has to be written this way. Even if these women don't understand that. Even if the world don't understand that. And I heard it. And I'm like, reading, I'm looking, I'm like, damn, man, I still feel fucked up though, Lord. Like, you gave them to me as a reward and I was supposed to. And he's like, son, like, you didn't mess up. And that's why I take back everything. I know the world don't care about love and forgiveness for real, but I do. And it's like, to learn a woman and to see, and already knowing it, and that's why I love children. I love children to this day, especially mine, but they don't understand the world. You feel me? And like I said, that's why I say I feel crazy and I don't feel like I'm in my generation, but I do believe that they're going to come where I get my children back. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I've never felt like I was going to heal from that shit. I was so low, I stopped eating. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about the world, dog. I ain't got my children. And I'm sitting back out of body like, a lot of people don't respect that shit.
Right.
Like a nigga crying behind his kids. Like, you not a female, and ain't no female can sit there and be like, no, yes, I love these women. You understand me? Like, you birth Mike. You birth a greater version of me. That's why I got to take everything back. Like, women are rubies. And on Elohim, everything C7, bro, I really mean this. I probably will never talk to them again in my life. But I would never degrade them. Right. And I thank God that I never do what these people doing and outing them. Because I still do have a respect for all of them. You understand what I'm saying? All of them. No matter how it played out, it was written to play like that. You feel me? Right. So my mindset is different, but at the same time, it's like when I didn't have y'all, bro, I was at the lowest. Like, I was at the lowest. Like, Satan, who do I got to slay? You know what I'm saying? Like, who you talking to? Satan. Who do I have to slay to get my children? Right. A woman has a right to love who she want to love. She loved me for a moment in time. I matured in that. I get that. It was written for her to just do this for me, and then whoop-de. You know what I'm saying? Doobie snot on a oobie snot. All right, cool. But Satan, who do I have to slay? Right. I want my children. But God said, I want mine too. And because me and you are identical in that, and you understand how I feel in that, I need you to do me a favor. And when you do me that favor, I got yours. But right now, I can only give you one. You feel what I'm saying? But I was torn when you were gone. And Poppy had to go. Baby girl had to go. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't. That's mine. That's mine. Take everything else. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like fighting for it. And I ain't no, like, I fight for my people, but when it come to me, I'm not confrontational, bro. Like, I'm just, cause I'm a G. Like, bro, that, like, I am not fighting with somebody that I said I would love forever. You want them, go for it, bro. The courts will not get involved with me, bro. You understand me? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care how you shit on my name. I don't care about that. But that hurt me. Because I may not have been there, like, whatever they could say, and I respect it. I ain't tripping on none of that. They could say whatever they say to the world. And I knew this day was going to come, Jay, that I loved them. And I think that's why I felt like I would never heal from it. Because what I went through in my adolescence, I was trying to stop. Like, damn. And, you know, being young, like me and your mama were young, and we both were in the streets banging on top of people's heads, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like we was young, and then you have two aggressive people that's like, nigga, I just beat somebody's ass. You think I'm about to deal with your disrespect? It was like, we was like two peas in a pod. So we young, we like whatever. And you know, the world used to moving like that. And then when we elevated the mentality and grew and matured, and we knew like, hold on, there's more to life than just that. We got children. I already got another one. You feel what I'm saying? You already done been in about 20 relationships just like me. And now you got that beef. And then you got this one. And I'm like, this one mine. She feels some type of way. I understand where everybody coming from. I'm not like this world. I understand. And then you got this one who, you know what I'm saying, you favor too. And she got different goals and dreams. And then y'all created something. And my biggest anger was, what the fuck? I'm trying to stop this shit. Right. But then God say, but this is what happens when everybody has a heart desire, David. And as a God child, as somebody that has knowledge, you have to respect it. But I'm not fighting. Right. You understand? I'm not fighting with you. I love all of them. fairly. But I gotta make the choice. Who picking me?
Right.
You understand? You picked me. She picked her mama. He had no choice. And I didn't want him to go through what I went through with my mama. I didn't have my mama. You feel me? I watched my dad and my mama argue about children. I'm not doing that, fam. Poppy, you gotta go. You understand what I'm saying? That hurt me.
Right.
Because I know the world don't understand love. You're dealing with people that have been trying to find their way in the world, trying to find their way in society, trying to grow, trying to, whatever. And you know what plays in my mind? That's what I'm saying. That's what broke me. That's what I thought I would never heal from, is because when I grew up, I thought my mama hated me. So when my children grow up, I'm like, damn, Lord, I don't want them to have that same mentality, not knowing that I had to make a choice that I believed would be beneficial for them. And looking at everybody's life from a distance, I don't even look at his. I'm putting all this on Cam, G. Right. I don't look at his. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I know he's happy. His mom is a great mother. I ain't shitting on nobody no more, but that's how I know I'm matured and I'm really with the Lord, dog. She's a great person, dog. I bless them to this day. And they really think in their mind like, oh, he thought, nah, bro. It's just I'm upset that the world don't understand that shit broke me. To have to, when God come to you and be like, you got to make a choice, family, because you coming with me. You got something great to do. And I'm like, well, shit, at least I got my firstborn. But shit, he even got shit on his mind from what I did. You know what I'm saying? I got to take all that. And as a man, I'm like, I ain't never going to heal from this shit. And then God comes and he shows me a truth. He shows me the end and the beginning through my relationship with my mother before she moved on past this dimension. I said, they gonna forgive me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I got my healing from. I'm like, he good, she good, he good, we all good. Fuck Davey. Hey, that's cool. But if anybody to this day, I don't give a fuck what somebody heard in my childishness, in my pain, talk to me today, bro. I ain't shitting on nobody name, bro. Nobody name. And that's my personal, my private. That the devil thought he was gonna use one day, like, nah, bro, I ain't got no hate towards nobody, but I ain't being no bitch behind it neither. Right. And let's make that clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, no, none of that. You feel me? Like, I ain't bowing down to nobody. I'm gonna uplift everybody. And I'm gonna say, hey, this how we gonna do it. You feel me? But I'm gonna play from the distance because I want people to feel a joy that I can't feel. I said it right too. I can't feel because I'm not y'all. I'm an older version of y'all. So I'm not gonna disrespect or try to postpone or barricade somebody from getting to that person they want to build with. You feel me? That's why I be like, never disrespect your mama. I don't give a fuck what we went through. Show her love, be there, you her firstborn. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? She could be aggravating as fuck, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's your mother. Same thing I would tell Poppy, same thing I tell baby girl. Like, that's what it is. And when people like, you gonna have other kids? I was so hurt. I'm like, hell no. But I said, if that's in God's plan, then, you know what I'm saying, so be it. But I do love children, but this time around, I want mine. I want it to be where I'm so successful that even if they mothers don't want to deal with me, they still respect that, hey, he really do respect me and he loves me to the point that he ain't crashing down and busting me upside my head or taking my life because I want a better life that doesn't include him, but includes the children. You feel me? I want them to respect that. Like I gotta give him his reward for that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen. But I started to look at it like, you had one that picked you. Not saying I'm gonna look at them other two different, but it's like God divided it righteously. I want them all. That's selfish. That's fucking selfish, Davey. And that was the lesson personally for me. And God smacked me on the back of the head, whooped me, punished me, put me through that. You're selfish. They love them just as much as you do. So you can't be like that. She getting one, you getting one. You feel what I'm saying? Like, And I to this day, I'm not going to the courts. I don't care. It ain't about, they gonna have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to grow up and take a deep breath and say, I don't like your black ass, but I understand how you respect these children, so we gonna figure it out. My thing is, like I told Eric, that kid live in your house, whoever's in that house need to help that kid. Don't call me. You feel what I'm saying? That's on G.
Right.
I'm not paying no man's bills. You feel I'm paying my child bill. You want me to take care of that child? Let them live with me till y'all get back on y'all feet. Glory be unto the Lord. That's how I'm coming. If you got somebody living in that house that's over 18 and I'm giving money to that house, to me, that's some bitch shit.
Right.
Like, oh, you got a nigga. Tell him send that bread for the little girl. Negative. That's all y'all struggles. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't never going to call y'all on whatever. And I ain't shitting on nobody. I'm just saying everybody got to take the bullet and everybody got to eat the apple. You're going to have the good and the bad, bittersweet. Right. And that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not trying to be petty. I'm saying, hey, on some G, I made that child with you. Yes. I will claim that child. Yes. But if that child is living in your house and I have no jurisdiction in that house, none of them bills belong to me. Right. Well, your child, this your child. Send them in the mail if that's the case. That's me. And I'm gonna tell you the same thing. You not doing that. On Father. I don't care. Oh, I disagree. That's your household and your opinion. But just like God say, if you don't abide with me, you ain't getting nothing from me. But if I'm your God, then most definitely. Right. David, these are your children. Right. Right. I need to know what my child needs and I will give it to them personally. Or they could come over here and eat it in front of me or grow up around me. But my child is not going to get a piece of bread from me and y'all break it down how y'all want to break it down. We not doing it that way. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, you haven't bought your child nothing. I know. And that's why my child probably going to think some type of way about me. But at the same day, you know, if my child live with me, you know, if my children lived with me, you would never get a phone call from me. Because I'll be out every day, DoorDashing, doing whatever I got to do to make sure the PS5 get paid for, them Nikes get paid for, whatever it is. I ain't asking nobody for nothing, so don't ask me. So that's where the conflict may come in at. But at the same time, family, I'm sticking to that. Right. No disrespect to nobody's name, no disrespect to nothing. I healed from it. I see it and divided it the way God wanted me to. I'm showing love the way he wants me to by staying quiet and shutting the fuck up, not shitting on nobody's name. I'm going to always uplift. I don't care. They can hate me. But at the end of the day, you have to love somebody enough to build what we built. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how I look at it. I can't take nothing back from what I did. And I can't turn fuck them. Nah, bro, that was just the pain and the childishness in me. You know what I'm saying? But the grown and adult and divine element of me, everybody a Ruby, you know what I'm saying? And they have a right to live their life. And if they didn't want my ugly ass or goofy ass, whatever it was at the time, I gotta respect it. But you know, ain't no smoke with nobody, bro. Everybody's invited to my campfire, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like they could picnic with me or not. You know what I'm saying? But that was the only thing, family, that I felt like I ain't healing from this shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm good. Like I'm good, man. I see, you know, the whatever they say in the sky, you know, and the silver lining. I see it, you know, and I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? When that day come, where even if baby girl want to cuss me out, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If Poppy want to cuss me out, that's all right. But I'm not gonna do them like my father did me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be like, all right, now can we grow from here? Fuck no. Hey, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all gonna visit my grave one day. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Glory be unto the Lord, bro. That's everything. I mean, is that 30? Shit, we went an hour. Right. It's probably gonna shut off, but I guess you could give them your intro, man, or your outro. What you gonna say? What's your outro gonna be, man? It's the first episode. I do feel honored being the first person on 30 Minutes to Slay or 30 minutes.
30 Minutes to Slay, yeah.
Thank
you for coming.
I appreciate that, man. To bless the mic like that. What's your outro?
I'm trying to remember.
Ain't none of this getting cut neither. This is your first episode, so they gotta see it for what it is.
Thank y'all for tuning in 30 Minutes Late. I'm Jkutz.
I'm Blakk Gawd.
this is the first episode. If y'all want to be on the podcast or hold on.
I got you, family. If y'all want to tap in and be a part of a great friend, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit 150m@gmail.com. We'll get you locked in somewhere.
Link in the description, you know what I'm saying? Type down there, you know what I'm saying? Tap down there.
Yeah, if you rocking with his first episode, 3 Juices in a Hand Clap or 2 Swords in a Slay or something, you know what I'm saying? Commentate. But it will be all the email. I'll make sure it's up in there for you. His IG, I'll make sure that's there for you. My IG, TikTok, all those great things. But definitely, man, stay vibey.
Right.
Just tell them stay vibey.
Stay vibey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't stress too much.
On Glory Road, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good to go?
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it, man. Hey, that was lovely, bro. 52 minutes. I didn't think you was going to have that many questions, bro.
Yeah, right.
That was a good one, bro. They going to love that shit. They going to love it, man. Got some good shit out, bro.